If you look inside my closet, you'll see that I have a pretty good number of cosplays. And a lot of that may be is because I really do have a good number of them. Now, I'm not just talking about the normal variety such as sci-fi and comic books. I also mean the incredible kinds from stuff like movies, TV shows, video games, and anime. And I love the hell out of them. I enjoyed looking like the characters I dress up as, and whenever I wear one at a convention, the experience was well worth it. So I'm doing a series talking about every single one of them. We're gonna analyze every single bit of them, how well they turned out, and if it's well worth it. So sit back, relax, and get your sewing needles ready, because this is CGS, aka a Cosplayer's Guide to Success. I guess it makes sense to be in this like in the last episode. Well, I guess you can pretty much see where I'm getting at for sure. So yeah. Anyways, hey guys, this is Ackley SamAttack4427 here, and well, welcome back to another episode of CGS, aka Cosplayer's Guide to Success. And well, I guess if you may recall, of course, the last episode of this show, I'm still in my Christmas Barbara cosplay as normal, to which yeah, I won't lie, I still think it's actually a really cute outfit by Power, and definitely one that really brings in, of course, the holiday spirit for sure. So yeah, really quite still quite thrilled with, of course, this outfit, especially with, of course, pretty much this petticoat that I've actually had in addition to that. So. But anyways, for today's episode of course, this show, I guess, pretty much, well, I guess before I can go right on to the subject of course, today's episode, I guess, pretty much in the previous episode, I've actually decided to do something a little different for once, rather than showing off a brand new cosplay for sure, and actually start incorporating in other forms of whatever bits of cosplays that I can do with them for sure. You name it, with of course some new additions, as well as of course getting them prepared for let's say a photo shoot, or of course a convention that's coming up for sure. And that's just to name me a few. But yeah, I guess for a little bit more context on what I'm talking about, I say definitely go check out the previous episode to see for yourself, of course, where I want to go for, of course, for this show. Not just keep it to just me showing off my cosplays that I've actually done for sure. Yeah, just as a good way to, you know, mix things up a bit for sure. So yeah. So I figure for today's episode of course, this show, I think I want to also do something a little different to help mix things up a bit for, of course, this show. And that being, of course, well, seeing how we're getting close to the end of the year as of now, I think it's actually a really good opportunity for me to show off my cosplay and stuff for sure. So yeah, we all know the good old deal with, of course, cosplay and stuff for sure. Pretty much the cosplays that you actually want to do for a long time now, and the best of your knowledge on, of course, which ones you want to go for is mainly through a still image, or of course pretty much a character render that you found online for sure, that you think would be great for, of course, a cosplay for sure. And I'm no stranger to that, because I have done that for sure, just showing off my cosplay in its entirety for sure, particularly on my Instagram page as normal, to which by the way you can definitely find of course this handle right here at Ackley SamAttack4427. Yeah, pretty much my handle is provided on screen, as well as, of course, the link down the description box below, alongside plenty of other of my social media pages, as well as, of course, my link tree. So yeah, I guess that that's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front. So yeah, I figure for today's episode, I figure I want to show all of you my cosplans that I've got for 2024 that'll be coming up for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I thought we were gonna do. Just pretty much discussing upon what cosplays I've wanted to do with, of course, pretty much the images right beside me, just to show you guys on what exactly I am meaning, and yeah, all that sort of stuff on that front for sure. So, because yeah, I've always wanted to do something involving around showing my future cosplays for sure, and what I'm actually going to do in this latest episode will actually quite surprise you in such a way. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get right on to my cosplans that'll be coming up. Alright then, so yeah, now that we got the introduction out of the way, let's get right on to, of course, pretty much what cosplays I've actually got coming up for sure. And to start things off for sure, yeah, I guess see how I am, and of course, my Christmas Barbara cosplay. That is something I want to dive into first. So yeah, these are actually the ones I've been wanting to do for a long time now, and I was about to get them going, but some things might have gotten in the way for sure. But hey, I figure now will be a good time for me to discuss upon them now for sure. And the ones I'm going to be starting off with, of course, is pretty much both of Barbara's concert outfits, as you can see here. The one from 2021 and the other from 2022. So yeah, I guess it's no big surprise that pretty much of anything. If you have actually been caught up on anything related to Genshin Impact, aside from the game, you would definitely know their concerts they've actually been putting up has really quite surprised you in such a way for sure. And yeah, it certainly did surprise me for sure, because I really love on the way they actually turn out. It's like any other console for any other concert for any other video game for sure. Just basically having a nice little orchestra of course, pretty much of people playing, pretty much an entire orchestra actually playing music from the video game that you really do love and admire. And I guess it's no big surprise Genshin Impact has, of course, falling in that category, and he actually does amaze me in such a way. But what really amazed me even more is, of course, the different outfits and stuff that each of the characters actually spawn on to, pretty much to help promote the concert for sure. So yeah, that I will have to admit is actually really awesome for sure, and I was in love with both of Barbara's concert outfits for sure, and I guess it's no big surprise that I've always wanted to go for them for about quite a few years now for sure. And the funny thing is that I was supposed to pretty much show off Barbara's first concert outfit from 2021 right around last year for sure, but things got a little bit too complicated, and plus the costume itself that I got off of Easy Cosplay was just way too big for me, so I'm already working hard to, of course, maybe get a brand new one from a different site. But it's okay though, I've already got myself a really good head start on, of course, pretty much Barbara's first concert outfit for sure. Why is that? Well, believe it or not, I've of course got her shoes for of course that's outfit for a shirt, to which it also comes with these really awesome ankle straps for a shirt, which I won't lie is actually really quite nice for a shirt. And yeah, already off to a good start, of course, getting that cosplay going, but it's probably going to take some time from what I can gather, as well as, of course, a lot of money, but you may never know for sure. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I could say on that front. And as for Barbara's second concert outfit, well, I've already got commissions and stuff right around a year ago, and I still have yet to get that paid for sure once I make the purchase for sure. But nevertheless, once I do get it in my hands, I'm excited to see on how well it turns out for sure. So yeah, I'm excited to see what both of Barbara's concert outfits for sure will turn out entirely. So yeah, but I know hands down that pretty much if anything, I still love being the Google church deaconess and Shining Isle of Mondstadt entirely. Whether of course I would hung of course her regular outfit, or of course pretty much celebrating the holidays, and of course her Christmas outfit, or of course pretty much dancing on my toes and practicing my pirouettes, and of course her ballerina outfit for sure. So yeah, I guess you can pretty much see where I'm going at for sure. Oh yeah, even one outfit that I have already done that, believe it or not, I'm actually taking a different approach for sure. What do I mean by that? Well, let's move on to the next thing. Alright, so yeah, now that we got those two out of the way, we might as well stay with Barbara for the time being, and don't worry, we'll get to pretty much the other versions of her later on for sure. But for now, I also want to focus on, of course, another thing I want to bring up revolving around Barbara and her outfits, and that being, of course, her summertime sparkle outfit. And you guys might be wondering, didn't I already do Barbara's summertime sparkle outfit right around a few years ago? Well, that is true for the most part. I actually did a pretty fine job in putting together Barbara's summertime sparkle outfit, but the only problem is that I think the main outfit itself that I got off of Pro Cosplay, I mean, don't get me wrong, it actually turned out great, but it didn't turn out to be exactly on what I was hoping for, nor even actually be settling to, of course, weighing pretty much to my exact clothing size for sure. And bear this in mind, I did get a custom made for sure, just to ease things over a bit. But other than that, wasn't exactly what I was expecting for sure. So what I am gonna do is that I am gonna shoot to actually redo her summertime sparkle outfit for sure, just to see if it'll get any better for sure, and actually become quite useful for sure. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna pretty much use the shoes that I got off of Easy Cosplay for sure, to which that turned out really great, and I still want to utilize it quite well for sure. But it's mainly the main outfit I want to redo for sure, just to see if it'll get any better for sure. While the one off of Pro Cosplay, I think I may shoot to pretty much see about maybe selling it when I share it on my Instagram for sure, to see if anybody else would be interested, or maybe I might give it away to charity and stuff to see if they can actually put it to good use. So yeah, gonna be a long time to figure it out for sure, but hey, I'm sure I'll get it all sorted out eventually for sure. So yeah, whatever the case may be, I'm excited to see what version 2.0 of course, Barbara's summertime sparkle outfit will turn out in my end for sure. So yeah, and if that being the case, then I think it'll be a great cosplay for me to wear for if I'll go down to the Pocono Mountains for Colossal Con East for sure. To which I still have yet to go to as of now. So yeah, note to self, go to Colossal Con East. Come on, Ackley! Alrighty then, well, I think we might as well set Barbara aside for the time being, and don't worry, we'll get back to her later on for sure, and I think we might as well move on to another series that I've always wanted to do cosplays on for sure, and well, I think it's about time that I finally talk about this subject matter for sure, and yeah, with that being said, are you guys familiar with the certain magical girl anime franchise that goes by the name of Pretty Cure? Yeah, I'm not kidding. It actually is a real thing. Definitely look it up. It's actually quite interesting. So yeah, I bring this up for sure because there's actually pretty much a good number of Pretty Cure cosplays that I've always wanted to do for a long time now, and boy, I've actually got a great batch for sure that I've always wanted to do for sure. So So yeah, with that being said, I think it's about time that we dive right into a couple of characters for sure from one of the Precure shows, or should I say one of the more recent Precure shows that's ongoing in Japan as of now, with of course a new one slated to come out some point around next year for sure. So yeah, and in case you're wondering, I think it's about time that I dive right into not one, but two characters from the pretty much the ongoing Precure series for some time, which is of course Hirugaru Sky Precure. So yeah, this is actually quite an interesting one, and it actually piqued my interest more and more. And yeah, I was gonna actually shoot to start with some of the earlier Precure shows that we actually got, but I figure Hirugaru Sky would be a much better one to actually start off on for sure, because I've actually heard great things about that anime for sure, and luckily enough, two characters have already piqued my interest on, of course, what I want to go for sure, and one of them being, of course, good old Cure Prism. So yeah, honestly, I am really quite interested in doing Cure Prism as of now, because yeah, look at her, she just absolutely looks all the more adorable in its entirety. So yeah, that's something I really wanted to do for some time. I'm really digging, of course, what Cure Prism has, of course, offered for sure, and yeah, pretty much, if anything, I guess it's, well, I could say, of course, that front. So yeah, either way, I'm really interested in doing Cure Prism for sure. She really does pique my interest a whole lot, and I think it's a good way to, of course, finally jump on board into the Precure cosplay bandwagon for sure. So yeah, I think it makes sense, of course, that front. But it's not just a Cure Prism that I've also wanted to do from that Sega show. Oh, no. There's actually pretty much another one that also piques my interest, and that being, of course, well, Cure Wing from that same series. So yeah, I guess from, of course, what I can gather, believe it or not, this may come as a big surprise to all of you in case you actually don't know. Seeing how Precure is, of course, pretty much an anime franchise that's mostly magical girls and stuff. Cure Wing, on the other hand, is, of course, the very first male Precure for sure. So yeah, that's actually all the more reason why I want to jump on board to the Precure wagon with, of course, Hirugaru Sky Precure, mainly because when you actually look at the anime itself, it really is quite interesting for sure. I mean, yeah, I guess for the first couple of characters, like not just Cure Prism, but also the main lead, Cure Sky, is, of course, what you would expect. Just a couple of course, magical girls, what you expect. But what you didn't know is that later on in the show, two of the other ones, from what I could gather, like not just pretty much Cure Wing is, of course, the very first male Precure, which is actually really quite awesome, and of course the later one, Cure Butterfly, is of course the first Precure that's done by an adult. So yeah, Cure Butterfly is literally the first adult Precure for sure. So yeah, that's actually really quite interesting. I love the way they actually want to have a little bit more diversity into, of course, the latest Precure show. So yeah, that's something I really do admire. And of course, the pretty much the recent Precure show that we got, and yeah, I think currently as of now, the show is almost wrapping up as we speak, while pretty much the newest one, Wonderful Precure, won't be out until right around next year for sure. So yeah, either way, I think it's a really great opportunity for me to jump on board to the Precure bandwagon for sure. So yeah, much like with Cure Prism, I am fascinated with, of course, Cure Wing for sure, and I'm excited to see what do for my take on him for sure. So yeah, I think that'll actually be quite interesting. Okay, so I guess it looks like it'll take care of course, Cure Prism and Cure Wing for the time being. But it's not just that. Oh no, I guess on top of course, doing those two, I also do have plans to also do their alter egos for sure. So yeah, pretty much seeing how I did mention Cure Prism some time ago. I think that's something I also want to try to do. I also want to do her alter ego, which is of course Mashiro, both in of course her casual outfit, as you can see here, and on the other side, I also want to do her school uniform outfit for sure. So yeah. I think it's actually a good way to, of course, mix things up a bit for sure. Just going for something that's really defying the whole magical girl superhero type of thing, and at the next second, going for something a little bit more casual, or I guess pretty much be dressing a way that you're on your way to a school, or both. So yeah, I guess either way, Mashiro actually is actually really quite interesting from what I can gather, and I think it'll be quite interesting to to see what it'll be like if I don on her casual outfits that I actually mentioned. Aside from of course her regular old pretty much pretty Cure outfit for sure that she actually spawns on for sure. So yeah, I think it'll be quite interesting to see how it turns out, and I think it'll actually be a quite fit for say for a convention. You want to do something a little bit more casual on a Sunday, hence the term casual Sunday. So yeah, I think that'll be quite interesting for sure, and I think I've rarely done any cosplays that are actually casual for sure. So yeah, I'll be quite interested to see on how Mashiro's casual outfit and her school uniform outfit for sure turns out entirely. So yeah. Again, it's probably going to take up a whole lot of time and money to get those two going, on top of course, the main Cure Prism outfit for sure. But I'll be excited to see on how well that turns out. So yeah. And to top it all off, to go alongside Mashiro's outfits for sure, staying on the topic of Hirugaru Sky Pretty Cure, I think for the topic of Cure Wing, I also want to do his alter ego, which is Tsubasa. So yeah, I think it'll be quite interesting to see what my take of Tsubasa actually turn out. I mean, definitely look at him. He definitely looks like yeah, he would be a good cosplay material for me. So yeah, again, I think for Cure Wing to be the subject of course, the very first male Pretty Cure, I think this is definitely up my alley for sure. And again, I think it'll be a good way to, of course, do something a little bit more casual for sure. And oh yeah, and I guess to top it all off, seeing how he is a human that turns into a bird. Wait, am I getting deja vu, or I guess it's foreshadowing, of course, one of my next cosplays coming up for sure. But hey, I digress, but yeah, I guess either way for Tsubasa, aka Cure Wing, go from of course a bird to a human to a Pretty Cure. It's actually quite interesting when you really think about it for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, on top of course Cure Wing's main outfit, I'll be excited to see, of course, on what his casual outfit will actually turn out for sure. And yeah, I think it'll actually be perfect to see on how it's all gonna go down for sure. So yeah, whatever the case may be, I'm excited to see, of course, how well that turns out once I get it going for sure. So yeah. Okay, so it looks like we're actually done with, of course, Hirugaru Sky Pretty Cure for the time being, and don't worry, it's not just that, but I'll definitely get to the other Pretty Cure cosplays that I've also got planned out later on for sure, and don't worry, I'm definitely getting some things figured out between me and my girlfriend to see what we could do about the newest wonderful Pretty Cure series that's coming up very soon, just to see on which ones we think will be a good fit for, of course, all of us for sure. But yeah, I think we might as well go ahead and move on from there. And of course, we might as well dive back into, of course, the one subject matter when it comes to my cosplays that I haven't actually done in a long time. And that being, of course, well, my gender bend. So yeah, I guess it's been a while since I've actually done a gender bend cosplay for sure, and I'm excited to see what ones I'm actually gonna do for sure. So here's a few that I've always wanted to do for a long time right about now. So yeah, for starters, I've of course decided to start off with, of course, my take on, of course, Ruby Rose's Slayer outfit from Ruby. So yeah, I guess aside from, of course, pretty much my take on her Beacon Dance outfit, I haven't actually made any of Ruby Rose's outfits in my end for quite a long time now for sure. So yeah, and I guess for this case, I'm excited to see what my take on her Slayer outfit from Volume 2 will actually turn out. And yeah, the funny thing is that I think I've been meaning to pretty much work on this cosplay ever since pretty much 2020 for sure. So yeah, we actually got the pieces and the material that we need for sure, but we never got around to, of course, working on it, and that's mainly because of course, the pandemic around that time for sure. So yeah, that really took a massive toll for sure, but hey, at least it still gave me an opportunity for some other cosplays that I've been meaning to get to for some time now for sure, and I'm glad on how well they actually turned out for sure. So yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I will finally work on Ruby's Slayer outfit for sure, and I'm excited to see on how will that turn out for sure, because yeah, I think I really have been working hard on, of course, nearly all of my Ruby cosplays for sure. So I'm excited to see on what my take on Ruby's Slayer outfit will turn out. So yeah. And it's not just my take on Ruby's Slayer outfit that I've always wanted to do for a really awesome gender bend. There is one other version of my gender bend Ruby Rose that I've always piqued my interest for sure, that I'm excited to see on how well that turns out. And that being, of course, pretty much my take on her Atlas outfit from volumes 7, 8, and 9 for sure. So yeah, I actually have a really strong fascination with, of course, on how well Ruby's Atlas outfit turned out. I say it's probably the best one that she's actually done since, of course, her Mistral outfit for sure, which I've also done a cosplay on some time ago. So yeah, I'm excited to see how my take on, of course, Ruby's Atlas outfit will actually turn out for sure. And yeah, it is gonna take up a whole lot of hard work for sure. But hey, if I can find the time and the money and figure out a really good game plan for how well that's gonna turn out for sure, then I say the possibilities are endless from what I can gather for sure. So yeah, I guess whatever the case may be, I know I'm desperately trying hard to keep the whole Ruby game alive for sure. So yeah, I'm excited to see on what my take on, of course, her Atlas outfit will actually turn out, on top of course, her Slayer outfit for sure. So yeah, pretty much a great way to, of course, get me back into working on some gender bend Ruby cosplays for sure, amongst plenty of others that I would love to do. Now, if you're wondering if I'll get to any of Ruby's other outfits, we'll definitely have to wait and see later on. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, now that we actually got done with, of course, both versions of my gender bend Ruby Rose that I've got planned out for sure, there is one other gender bend cosplay that I always wanted to do for some time that I think will actually turn out great, and that being, of course, on Mew Ichigo from Tokyo Mew Mew. So yeah, we're diving back into, of course, the magical girl anime route on, of course, this one. And what can I say about Mew Ichigo that a lot of people having for sure? She actually looks absolutely amazing for sure. So yeah, I'm honestly, I think, pretty much of anything, the Tokyo Mew Mew cosplays really do pique my interest a ton for sure, and yeah, I guess it'll be quite interesting to see on, yeah, it'll be quite interesting to see on what my take on, of course, pretty much my gender-bent version of Mew Ichigo will actually turn out for sure, and yeah, seems like it's gonna be a really interesting one to see on how well it goes for sure, and yeah, I think it'll turn out turn out well in such a way that it'll actually quite surprise you for sure. So yeah, I'm excited to see on what my take on my gender-bent version of Mew Ichigo will turn out, and yeah, pretty much in the style of course, the 4Kids version of course, the anime, which is Mew Mew Power. By the way, I think it'll be the really great cosplay for me to finally say Mew Mew, Mew Mew Power in your face. Yeah, that sounded a whole lot better in my head for sure, but hey, I'm really digging this pose, so let's move on. Okay, so yeah, now that we got the gender bent out of the way, and well, looks like we're already way past the home stretch right now, so I think it's about time that we get right on to pretty much the main deal, of course, of this one. And well, you think of course all the other ones that I showed off, those are actually some really great ones that really do pique my interest for sure, to which, yeah, I won't lie, is actually pretty much some really great ones for sure. But if that's the case, then I think I might as well show off to you the final four that I'm really excited to do. That I would definitely love to work on some time for sure. So yeah, I guess for starters, I think it's about time that we dive back into, of course, Barbara from Genshin Impact once again. But of course, this time as another thing, well, I guess I'm pretty sure you may recall, of course, how well I actually did with, of course, Barbara's ballerina outfit for sure. And well, I guess pretty much on that topic for sure, I think that's, of course, what I'm going to be diving into on, of course, that subject matter. So yeah, I guess for starters, as a really interesting follow-up to, of course, my ballerina Barbara cosplay for sure, I think I also want to pretty much keep the trend going of course, Barbara from Genshin Impact doing ballet for sure, with of course the next cosplay that I wanted to do. And well, as you can see from this design right here that I actually drawn for sure, I think it'll actually get you the full idea. But in case you're actually quite curious to know, what I have here is, of course, an official design and stuff for, of course, Barbara's ballet practice outfit for sure. So yeah, I think it's actually pretty much what you would expect for sure. It's much like my ballerina Barbara cosplay for sure, but of course, pretty much a little bit more basic and actually have her in practice wear for sure. So yeah, I think it'll be quite interesting to see how it turns out. And well, I guess if anything, yeah, like I said, I am really proud of course, my ballerina Barbara cosplay, and it's thanks to that I'm actually taking the time to myself to actually, you know, learn ballet for myself, and I'm pretty sure I'm already in the works as of now to, of course, sign myself up for, of course, adult ballet classes, so that way I can get better at the art form and actually gain more experience. And not to mention, I've been making a few modifications to this cosplay very recently for sure, alongside getting some new items for sure, with one of them in particular is, of course, within this box. If I can pretty much open this up for sure, yeah, there we go. So yeah, pretty much contained in, of course, this box that you see here is, of course, some brand new ballet slippers I got from, of course, Grand Gear on Etsy, which actually turned out quite well, and I'm really impressed on how well they turned out. So I'll be excited to make good use of them once I pretty much you know, done on that cosplay for sure, because yeah, trust me, I think come in handy if I ever felt the need to, of course, you know, dance again for sure. So. But yeah, I think it makes sense, of course, to follow up to, of course, my ballerina Barbara cosplay. I think it makes sense to jump back into something a little bit more scaled down and actually do my take on, of course, her practice outfit for sure, because, hey, nothing actually screams Barbara doing ballet than just, you know, her in a nice leotard and stuff with tights and ballet slippers and everything, and have her practice for sure, alongside with the occasional of course, wrap skirt, and of course a nice pull-up tutu for sure, and yeah, and I know that's saying a whole lot because of course, outside of course the cosplay, I've also got pretty much some nice ballet essentials to really help go alongside that said cosplay for sure. So yeah, either way, I'm excited to see what my take on, of course, Barbara's ballet practice outfit will turn out based on, of course, the design that I actually showed off for sure. So yeah, I think it'll be quite interesting to see how it turns out, and yeah, I think it'll be quite awesome to bring it to a convention for sure. Just, you know, have Barbara in that outfit, you know, finding a good spot at the convention to, you know, practice her little ballet dancing for sure. So yeah. Okay, so I guess that pretty much takes care of the hag, and yeah, I guess for the next one, we're definitely gonna stay with Barbara from Genshin Impact for sure, but also on the topic of her doing ballet and stuff. It's not just her practice outfit that I've always wanted to do, but I guess I don't have pretty much a picture or a design of it to show it off, but what I do have is, of course, this outfit for sure. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, pretty much this amazing ballet wrap dress outfit that is, of course, that was, of course, sent over to me by a cosplayer that I know of for sure, which goes by the name of Chelly Pub on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, who also goes by Panic Button Inc. on Facebook, to which, by the way, big shout out to you if you're watching this, and once again, thank you so much for, of course, this outfit for sure. But yeah, either way, I really do love this nice little wrap dress that I actually got for sure, and judging by the way I actually see it, yeah, I will admit, it actually does turn out really great, and if you have seen my posts on social media and stuff, I actually did try this thing on to see how it turns out, and it actually fits me quite well for sure. So yeah, now you might be wondering, what does that have to do with me cosplaying as Barbara, given to, of course, this wrap dress that I got right here? Well, it's actually quite simple. What I'm thinking of doing, given to, of course, this wrap dress that I got, I'm thinking of course, also making it as another version of course, Barbara's ballet practice outfit for sure, but except this time, I'm gonna make it, of course, her own, pretty much her own ballet wrap dress outfit for sure. Again, that will be another great one for her to don on, just to pretty much when she goes out to a convention to, you know, do a little ballet practice for sure. So yeah, I think it'll be quite interesting to see how it turns out for sure. And again, I did try this on based on, of course, my posts on social media and stuff, and this actually fits me quite well. And funny story is that another cosplayer I know of, Jete Lupe, also suggested that I would also use it for my own personal use to do some practicing at home for sure, to which honestly, that's not really a bad idea for sure. But hey, I'm sure I'll get it all figured out later on for sure. But yeah, either way, I really do love this ballet wrap dress for sure. And yeah, I think it'll be quite interesting to see how it turns out once I get Barbara's ballet wrap dress outfit going for sure. So yeah, two versions of course, pretty much Barbara's outfit for when she wants to do some ballet practice. Sure, that's worth it. So yeah. I think it'll be quite interesting to see how it turns out. And once again, to Jelly Pup, if you're watching this, thank you so much for sending this over to me, and big shout out to you for sure. So yeah, I think it'll be quite interesting to see how that turns out. So yeah. Okay, now the cosplay I've got coming up next is also on the topic of course, pretty much some nice ballet cosplay that I've always wanted to do as of recently. But believe it or not, this one is not only on the subject of course, magical girl anime for sure, much like with what we discussed with, of course, Hirugaru Sky Pretty Cure and Tokyo Mew Mew. But this one has been gaining a lot of popularity from, of course, an anime that a lot of cosplayers, let alone done by actual ballet dancers, have actually done for sure. And I think it's about time that I jump on board on, of course, that bandwagon for sure. So yeah, with that being said, for, of course, pretty much the next cosplay that I got, I think it makes sense to finally do one that I would definitely love to do as of recently, which is, of course, Princess Tutu. So yeah, honestly, I don't think Princess Tutu actually needs no introduction for sure. And I mean, just look at her. She actually does look all the more cute for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, I've actually seen a lot of people, many of which are ballet dancers, actually try their own hand on, of course, doing a Princess Tutu cosplay for sure. And honestly, pretty much in, of course, my early days on, of course, that my cosplaying days, I think that's something I'm actually piquing interest in for sure. And in fact, I do have another character from that anime that I mentioned that I would love to do a cosplay on, which is, of course, Fakir. And yeah, don't worry about a thing. I will still plan on cosplaying Fakir later on for sure, but I guess for the time being, I think it'll be quite interesting to see how my take on Princess Tutu, or I guess in this case, either a Duck or a Hiru, whatever you want to pronounce her, in the original Japanese version for sure, will actually turn out for sure. And again, seeing how I do want to get myself signed up to take adult ballet classes and gain a whole lot more experience, and of course, pretty much that dance style, let alone the art form itself. I think it'll actually a big massive help alongside my ballerina barber cosplay. And fun fact, actually, for, of course, that ballerina barber cosplay that I actually mentioned, I did actually gain a lot of experience from Princess Tutu in order to actually make that possible for sure. So yeah, I think it's a really good way to actually turn out for sure. So yeah, what better way to, of course, pretty much, well, actually, pretty much cap that off, then of course actually turn to, of course, Princess Tutu herself to see how it turns out. And it's a good thing too, because, well, pretty much I did get the entire anime on its Blu-ray set as a Christmas present, which I am really quite thrilled to actually finally get in my hands. And yeah, I mean, definitely look at the box art. You definitely know it actually is quite cute for sure. So yeah, and of course, seeing good old Princess Tutu herself actually makes it all the more worth it. So yeah, I guess whatever the case may be, I'm really glad that I got this anime on Blu-ray for sure. So yeah, I'm excited to see what my take on Princess Tutu will actually turn out for sure. And you're guaranteed that you'll be getting a pretty nice dance for sure once I get that going for sure. So yeah, wherever the case may be, and depending on, of course, if I'll gain a whole lot more experience with ballet for sure, I think it'll be quite interesting to see how it turns out. So yeah. And I can definitely see that as a possibility to do another dance gig if I ever decide to wear it for conventions or sign myself up for a cosplay contest, or most likely both for sure. So yeah, whatever the case may be, I'll be excited to see what my take on Princess Tutu will actually turn out. So yeah. Okay, so I guess that pretty much takes care of that. And oh, what's that? You thought I was done? Oh no, I am nowhere near done just yet, because we've actually got one more cosplay that I want to talk about in this latest in of course this episode for sure. And I think it's definitely on the same level, if not pretty much as great as Princess Tutu. So yeah, I guess a lot of you guys are pretty much really excited to see on Wife Gahaga for sure. So I might as well spill the beans right now. So yeah, for the final cosplay, cosplay that I've always wanted to do for some time, that being of course on Star Guardian Oriana from League of Legends. So yeah, honestly, I'm not really a big League of Legends fan. Yeah, pretty much I'm not a big League of Legends fan for sure. But I've actually acknowledged that there is some really great stuff, and of course that's a game franchise for sure. But right around over a year ago, when I noticed Star Guardian Oriana for sure, I was like, holy crap, I think this looks really awesome. So yeah, I think it would be quite nice to see on how that'll turn out for sure. And currently, as of now, I've already got it in the planning stages for sure. And yeah, it is gonna take some time to actually finally get it going for sure. So but yeah, whatever the case may be, I'm excited to see on what my take on, of course, Star Guardian Oriana will actually excuse me, I'm excited to see on what my take on Star Guardian Oriana will actually turn out for sure. And yeah, it is gonna take up a whole lot of hard work for sure. But hey, as long as of course the cosplay itself will turn out great for sure, I'm excited to see on how it'll go from there. And of course, much like of course pretty much Princess Tutu, and of course any of my ballerina Barbara cosplays that I've actually got for sure, I think it'll be quite interesting for me to, you know, dance and of course in my Oriana cosplay for sure. So yeah, I'm excited to see on what my take on Star Guardian Oriana will actually turn out for sure. And I think it's a great way to, of course, cap off, of course, all the cosplays that I've actually got that's gonna be coming up very soon. And so yeah, I guess pretty much as established, that's pretty much all the cosplays that I've actually got for 2024 that'll be coming up for sure. I know it's definitely not all of them for sure, because I don't want to take all day, of course, pretty much work on the ones that I've always wanted to do for a long time now for sure. But those are of course a massive handful of course what I've actually got for sure. So yeah, I guess with that being said, pretty much give it to the ones that I've actually showed off in, of course, today's episode. I think it's actually pretty much a really great set list that I've actually got for sure. I'm, of course, going to be pretty much going to be doing a few more variations of course, the cute and adorable church deaconess from Mondstadt. I'm going to be doing my own take on, of course, pretty much a couple of characters from pretty much from, of course, a magical girl from some magical girl anime. And, of course, I'm going to be returning to doing some gender bends. And I think it'll be quite awesome to see me actually don on some cosplays in some really nice tutus and have me dance around like a prima ballerina for sure. So but again, that's just to name me a few for sure. So I guess if you want a little bit more detail on all the ones that I would definitely love to do for sure, then I say pretty much my cosplays and stuff that I'm sharing on, of course, my Instagram for sure will definitely be much more useful for sure, rather than just me explaining everything in its entirety for sure. Just you know, waste about 10 hours of a video just explaining all that to you. So but yeah, I guess whatever the case may be, I'm excited to see on what cosplays I've actually got coming up for sure, and I'll be excited to show them off to you once I actually do get them going for sure. So yeah, like I said, it is going to take up a whole lot of time and money, but as long as, of course, the wait will actually be worth it, I say I say we shouldn't have any problem whatsoever for sure. So yeah, and of course it's a good thing too because with not only in my cosplays, but luckily enough I do manage to keep all of my designs and of course my to-do list and stuff on what cosplays I want to do in its own folder that I've been organizing for sure. And yeah, you can definitely see pretty much on the left side is of course pretty much some cosplays that are work in progress, and of course on the other side is basically the finished designs that I've actually took the time to actually work on for sure. So yeah, I do want to get better on, of course, playing out my cosplays for sure, and luckily enough, this folder actually really does help me out, of course, all that. So yeah, I think you can pretty much see where I'm going at for sure. So yeah, with that being said, I'm excited to see what cosplays I want to do for sure, because yeah, whatever the case may be, I do want to keep, of course, my own style for sure, but I also want to mix things up a bit and actually do something that's experimental for sure, something that I never thought that I would actually do for sure. And yeah, that's something I've actually been sticking with of course, all of my cosplays as of recently, and I want to keep that going for sure. So yeah, and of course to the people who actually don't like what I'm doing with my cosplays, yeah, first of all, that's actually disrespectful for all sorts of cosplayers out there, and well, that's your problem, not mine. So yeah, I think it's what I can say, of course, that up front for sure. So yeah, I'm excited to see on what I've got going on for sure, and yeah, my future for, of course, my cosplays and stuff are definitely starting to look bright for sure, and yeah, pretty much all the ones I actually listed for sure. Will I be able to get to all of them? Well, probably not all of them, because, well, I'm pretty sure that there is a pretty much some other things I could spend my time and money on for sure. So maybe I guess a small little handful for sure will actually turn out. So yeah, as long as of course it'll actually be pretty much the time will finally pay off, as well as of course spend a good chunk of my money that I actually got, whether of course on pretty much from, of course, my job, or, of course, from my Patreon, for sure, or both, for the Hagger. I say, again, the possibilities are endless, for sure, and wherever the case may be, you can guarantee that I'll, of course, still rock out in this, in those outfits I actually mentioned, whether I be, pretty much, in a nice, cute and adorable dress, or, pretty much in some, pants, or both. I mean, I'm fine with either way for sure. So yeah, I think that that's what I can say on, of course, that front. And with that, I think it's a great way to, of course, cap off on, of course, this episode for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching, and by all means, let me know in the comment section below on what you thought for sure, and what are some cosplays that I have listed in, of course, this episode that you're excited to see for sure. I would definitely love to know for sure. And again, I refer you to, of course, the previous episode of course, this show, just to get you a full idea, of course, what direction I want to go for, of course, this show. Like, not just showing off my new cosplays that I actually got, but also, of course, doing stuff like preparing my cosplays for a convention, or, of course, going out in them for a photo shoot, or all that sort of stuff from what I could gather, as well as, of course, some new additions to it to make them even better. So yeah, I'll go ahead and refer you to the previous episode, just to get you the full idea for sure. So yeah, if this new direction is something that you're interested in, again, let me know what you think for sure. So yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode for sure. And boy, I'm excited to see on while actually doing this show once 2024 will actually come around for sure. But hey, I'm pretty sure I'll know once I actually get to that point for sure. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, have yourself a happy new year, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. So yeah, with that being said, I bid you adieu, and, well, I might as well take a bow, or curtsy, seeing how I'm in this outfit, so, yeah, or, yeah, I think that, yeah, that's much better, so yeah, I think you can pretty much get the idea, of course, at that front, so yeah, take care, everybody.
Big special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible. So if you want to be like these people and show your support to us and get some awesome rewards such as getting a special shoutout, credit at the end of the videos, as well as some other awesome rewards within your budget, then go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack.tv to do exactly that. Hey guys, this is AckleyAttack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as joining our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyAttack.tv/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.